Hello and namaste everyone. So recently I made a post in which I asked what were the thoughts of the community of this new change that has been made into the event quest. So there were few people who had positive thoughts regarding it, but most of the community was pretty upset with the change that has happened. I myself have some gripes with this format. I will discuss those. I necessarily not used to play all the difficulties previously also. I actually didn't play Valiant Gauntlet because I don't get too much time to grind out all these quests, so I usually leave out the difficult quests and go for the easy quests. So I usually played Paragon Gauntlet for those easy Ascension Dust, 100 Ascension Dust that we used to get, and the easy rewards. Paragon Gauntlet was pretty much easy for the roster that I have right now. With this difficulty, I feel that the basic thing that is not working for me is the opportunity of being able to play the lower end quests as well. So but still, let's try out this quest and see what we can do and how far we can go. Let's see, is this quest easy or difficult? So first chapter is of mutant champions. I think Colossus should work pretty well. Dust should work pretty well as well. I guess Apocalypse and Cable should work, but then I will have to take out some other champion. So let's take out Onslaught for now. So basically I think that we should be given the opportunity of playing the lower end quests as well. I know that not everybody plays them, but having the choice to play which type of difficulty you want as per the rewards and other things, I mean, we should have a choice of selecting those, because looking at these quests, the numbers are already really high. So I'm not saying that necessarily the quests will be difficult, but they for sure will be longer, and I for one am not able to play for much longer times all the days. So let's see how easily we will be able to clear the paths. After we finish this quest, we will also check out the new daily quests that have launched. But do tell me what more changes would you like to see in this quest? Would you altogether like the previous format back, or would you like, or do you like this format and would like to see some slight changes? There was a post by Kabam that accepted that the feedback from the community is largely negative, because of which they need to make some changes. However, those changes will not be coming anytime soon. We will have to wait till next month. Hopefully the changes will be good. I myself think that even if we want to continue with the same format, if we can lower the attack and health rating for the classic difficulty and manage the rewards based on that, I think the rewards are also not appropriately distributed based on the effort. So see, the fight was not much difficult, but still it took a bit time. Not necessarily a lot of time, but still a bit time. I don't like everything being converted into a grind fest, so maybe because of that my opinion of this change is a bit on the negative side. I can definitely see what Kabam wanted to do here. The adapted difficulty is a very nice idea, I think, if implemented correctly. People can definitely have fun with this adaptive difficulty quest as well, if the rewards are appropriate. And I think still we should be given the opportunity to at least select the difficulties that are lower than us, if we don't want to play higher level difficulties, which could be somewhat similar to incursion sector selection maybe. Like we can still select 1 or 2 tiers lower than our team rating as well. Let's see what Kabam will do the next month. But this month for sure has not been the best of the months for Kabam. There were a lot of problems with the launch of the update, and after that the feedback of the community for this quest was also not really good. The quest was not received well in the community. So while playing, I am also understanding one thing, that I am not probably a very good multitasker. I am not able to focus properly on the fights while talking. But still, do tell me if you like this format and will like more videos in this format. I will also like to do a Q&A video with you guys, in which I will like to answer any questions that you guys might have regarding me or my channel. Do tell me in the comments if you would like to see such type of video. So far there has not been really any difficulty in the fights, just that they are a bit longer and nothing else. The fights are pretty much buffed up versions of the Thronebreaker fights. The notes are the same, as I can see, seeing red for the mutants. But let's try to finish off these fights quickly, so we can see the daily quests as well and see if those are good. I will try to use autoplay on those quests to see if we can maybe complete those on autoplay itself. I think we will be able to do so, as now we have quite a few rank 2s and rank 3s with us. I think each path gives us something that we then use to climb up in the reward system, and based on those things, based on how many number of paths we have completed, our number of points go up in the quest system maybe. So after completing the quest, I will try and see the event quest reward system as well. I nearly messed up there by ignoring the cleanse passive that Shang-Chi has. So do remember guys that this is still the classic difficulty. I can only imagine how high the values must be in Elder difficulty. Not many crits there. Colossus is a really good champion. I feel I used him a lot as a 5-star, especially with the Omega Red synergy. I'm not using that synergy here, but still he's doing a decent amount of damage, I think. Also his Incinerate and Cold Snap utility also comes in handy at times. And this is also just a 6 or 7-star rank 1 only. so there is still scope to increase the damage. Okay, so Shang-Chi is down. Let's move on to our next champion, which is America Chavez. So I mess up sometimes while fighting America Chavez, especially trying to evade her special 2. I usually end up getting hit. I think I should have used Apocalypse earlier so that we could have then used those charges to convert Cable into a horseman, and then we could have used those degens from those. Again, forgot my thought of train while trying to dodge and didn't dodge also. My train of thought, sorry. I love Apocalypse as well. Carried me a lot back in the day through a lot of Act 7. But now since I have had a 7-star rank 3 Hulk, most of the other champions have taken a backseat. Now, as we'll keep on progressing in the game, I should have used a special one. I forgot while talking. Now I was saying that as we keep on progressing in the game, we will move away from 7 stars as well. And I have messed up. She's already on a special 2, but I successfully evaded that. That is a good thing. Chavez is down. We can now also turn a Cable into a horseman. I should have probably seen the buffs on the boss before starting the quest, but let's see after reaching what we have got in store. Okay, so Sandman is bleed immune. Let's turn Cable into a horseman of Apocalypse. A Cable works really well for such nodes where we get bleed on hits. Because then he can apply additional degeneration. Also, being a horseman of Apocalypse makes him bleed resistant, 100% bleed resistant, so we also do not take any damage from those bleeds. Nice. Forgot to dash right there. Again, I don't know why I'm in a hurry. And I also like Cable's heavy attack very well. So really well. Really. What I was saying. I was saying that I like Cable's heavy attack a lot. Sorry guys, I'm losing my train of thought while trying to play and talk all together. Need to work upon that. Maybe things will improve as I keep on doing this talk. What will we say? Playing while chatting type of videos. So I think I will get better in the future. Do let me know what kind of improvements should I make while doing these type of videos, or whether you dislike them altogether. So let's give our first try without seeing the buffs. Can we solo her without seeing the buffs? on her. Okay, so she has protection and it goes away after a heavy attack. I think there is a root node as there is a timer on us. Okay, she is going unblockable. Domino is also a really good champion. I absolutely adore her as a 7-star rank 3. I also had a 5-star rank 5 which I used a lot back in the day. Her damage can be really crazy at times. So far we haven't gotten any critical bleed. Oh. Getting overconfident there. Got a little bit overconfident there. Oh, so we got a critical bleed. And she's down. So we didn't even need to read the buffs to finish her. So that means that the quest is not really that hard, but it is just a bit tedious to do, I will say. Okay, so what is this? Ethereum earned 1, Ethereum remaining 23, and then there is some crown sign which is 0, and then crown sign is 6. Milestone achieved is number 10. We need 24. Okay, so let's see the reward structure as well. What is it like? The rewards. Okay, so we are probably in the lowest tier. Reward milestones. Okay, so this one was the one that we claimed right now. For each Ethereum, I guess we will keep climbing in these rewards. So that is number 2, that is number 3. After that we need 6. So 6 paths, doing 6 paths will give us 30 units and a 3-star. 9 paths will give us few tier 6 fragments. Tier 1 primordial dust. Doing 12 paths, doing 15 paths, then doing 18 paths. Okay, so we get 25 primordial dust for doing 18 paths. If there is one Ethereum or on each path. Okay, no, so 25 is here. Okay, so we get 50 dust after doing 18 paths. So see, therein lies the major problem for me, that we have to do 18 paths to get those rewards. I think we got 100 ascension dust for simply doing Paragon difficulty quest. So it was really less tedious than this one. Okay, so let's check out the daily quests as well. I have heard that those are good. So this quest right here will open on Sunday, and we need 4 supply intels from what I have understood so far. And these are the really essential quests. This is a treasury quest. Okay, so let's do it and see what are the rewards, and also let's see if we can autoplay it. Let's check it out. I think the defenders should not be really crazy. So 7,000, 12,000, 12,000, 16,000 boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So okay, 5 fights do you have to do while doing each path. I think we should be able to autoplay these fights, but let's see. Begin quest. Autoplay. First, let's go to the right. We have a hench pool. Okay, so while the fights are going on autoplay, let me try to put my thoughts regarding the quest that I understood after reading the community post comments in my personal feelings regarding the quest. So from what I have understood, that the reward versus efforts structure is not good for the quest. Also, people liked the Valiant Gauntlet that was going on, so they are a bit confused as to why something that was being praised by the community was changed. I think there were a few complaints regarding the last month's Valiant Gauntlet, but still people were pretty much liking the overall direction that Kabam was trying to go with these quests. So that is why they were disappointed when this new structure was launched and the effort versus rewards value was not matching. Also, I think another gripe that I heard while watching Seatin's video. So Seatin made a really good video regarding this quest fiasco that happened. Was that there should be an option to choose between classic and elder difficulty right from the start. It should not be the case that people need to finish the classical difficulty first to move on to the elder difficulty. And I agreed with that point. So basically, people feel good when they have the choice to select what they want to do. So for someone who, again, as we have made the difficulty quest adaptive in nature, and we are now still gate locking them for a quest which has been made to adapt to their rosters. So people will definitely not feel good. People will only feel good till they have choice regarding that. If they want to play classic, let them play classic. If they want to play elder difficulty straight away, let them play elder difficulty straight away. Also, I think the prestige change was also a bummer for the community. I myself have never been a prestige chaser because I didn't really wanted to be in the prestige wars. I grow at my own pace, but I can understand why the community is upset because they worked really hard to build those prestige and suddenly the number was brought down. So they felt like they were being underrepresented maybe. And I also don't fully understand the situation because I don't know why there was a need to pull the prestige down. Why can't the quests have been made as per the prestige that we already had? Maybe there was some technical thing that they were going for while considering the prestige to make the adaptive difficulty. Maybe they wanted to consider more number of champions while considering the broader prospect of the roster. Okay, so we were able to complete one path on the autoplay. So we have got a tier 5 basic ember, 15 ISO, which is good, 4000 XP and 1,50,000 of gold. So let's play the left side of path as well and see what we get on the exploration side of things. So we'll play all the daily quests that are currently there, so we can learn the whole gist of the daily quests, all the changes that have been made. I can for sure say one thing, that these are definitely better than the ones that were previously there, because a change was long overdue for that. Those used to be helpful back in the day, I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Since then, I don't remember relying on those quests to essentially get materials. Maybe would have played 1 or 2 times to get tier 1 or tier 2 catalyst for ranking up 2 or 3 stars for testing out some champion maybe. But other than that, they needed an overhaul. And I think so far what I have heard is that Kabam has done a pretty decent job. And also the quest that will come on Sunday is essentially a really good quest in terms of rewards, so I heard that people are suggesting to make sure to play that quest. So I think for this time we received 4 intels from Kabam as a compensation to be able to play that quest directly, but from the next week we would need to collect 4 intels to be able to play when the quest gets open on every Sunday, which I think is kind of a good thing to keep people engaged, but let's see, it can backfire also, because people sometimes also not like being forced into grinding to do something. But I think as if the rewards are worth the effort, the grinding is not a right word. If the rewards are worth the effort, then I guess players don't have a complaint then. I think the complaint only arises when the rewards are not worth the effort. So far our champions have been playing the quest really easily, so I think these quests can be done on Autoplay really easily. Gold pool will be really good to complete. Oh, gold pool. Sorry, I meant platinum pool will be really good to will be a really good champion to use on Autoplay, because platinum pool speeds up the fight when doing Autoplay. I will show you once we complete this quest. If you use platinum pool, the quests get sped up on Autoplay, so that saves us time. I will show that also after this quest. But so far I think the community is upset majorly because the rewards weren't matching with the efforts that were there, and also because the choice that was taken away from them. So let's choose something on random for now. So we get tier 10 class ISO, tier 6 class ISO, and we get tier 6 skill amber. Not skill amber, we get tier 6 class amber. It's our wish, whichever we want to select. Also, I have been one of those guys who don't really pay attention to their relics. Only once in a while they go and check upon their relics and rank up them if they see that their relics have the rank up available on them. Okay, so let's go into the daily harvest quest. Straight away go into the daily harvest 5. Let me bring in platinum pool as well, and I will show you how platinum pool speeds up the autoplay process. I think I have only have a 5-star rank 4 platinum pool. I will need to rank up my 6-star as well, I think. Do we have a 6-star platinum pool? I actually don't remember. Let's sort by alphabetically. Okay, so we have a 6-star platinum pool. I think we will have to rank him up. For now, let's use our 5-star platinum pool to show you how he speeds up the process of autoplay. Okay, so these values are a bit high for platinum pool to play on autoplay maybe, but okay, so still maybe I can show you that how he speeds up the file while playing on autoplay. So while selecting platinum pool, if we choose autoplay, platinum pool speeds up the fight, as you can see. Although we for sure you lose here. It will be interesting to see if we can complete this one on autoplay or not. What do you guys think? Will our champions be able to complete this on autoplay? I think they should be. The difference is pretty large still, and Sasquatch He's a regen monster. One of the few champions that I have that can complete the whole realm of legends on Autoplay. I have a video of that on my channel in which Sasquatch goes through the whole realm of quests on Autoplay itself. Sasquatch is a bit underrated champion, I feel. I feel he has a good amount of utility and his special 2 damage can be increased a lot through his ruptures. I feel comfortable while using him because I know that he is easy to use and reliable. I actually am one of those players who are not able to use a champion effectively if they need a particular kind of playstyle to use. I sometimes fail in doing so. So that is why I like more simple champions. Like Hulk is a very good example of that. Okay, so there are only 3 fights. So yeah, we should be able to do it on Autoplay, I guess. Or maybe I think we will jump on to the next tile. This is not the boss fight. I didn't see it properly. Galen is also a really good champion. I used to watch Swida videos of using Galen, and he used to absolutely demolish opponents in Alliance Wars using Galen. Sorry guys, my pronunciation is sometimes off a little bit. Sometimes I am in such a hurry to speak my thoughts that I lose the pronunciation. Also, I have an urge sometimes to speak in Hindi to explain myself more clearly. Okay, no sir, there were 3 fights only. So what are the rewards? There were 14,000 tier 6 basic catalyst shards and tier 3 basic alloy shards. So let's explore it as well. So far these quests are not grindy in nature, and I think they can be easily completed on Autoplay. So far I am liking this change. I feel this is a positive change, and it will help summoners looking for catalyst and ISO and gold as well. I think we earned a pretty good amount of gold. See, Sasquatch is armor break immune as well. Another thing in which he comes handy. Another situation in which he can come in handy. Unfortunately, the AI didn't want to use special 2, so we went to special 3, so we will have to see the full animation. Sorry for those cringy sound effects. Wanted to do something fun for you guys, but I'm a newcomer in this, making this kind of videos. I learn slowly guys, bear with me. I'm sorry for interrupting you. So far the quests have been going really well. I think there is no issue so far. I think we can easily complete these quests, and the rewards for these quests are also good. So this is a positive change. I hope this continues on like that, and I hope Kabam also makes some good changes to the event quest as well from the next month, because I actually really like this game. So I have been a player for the last 7 years now, and I enjoy interacting with the community, and I would not want that to stop. So will want the game to keep on improving, and it pains me to see the community feeling so sad that some of the players day by day think of quitting because of the changing nature of the game and the bugs that are there in the game, sometimes because of the AI, sometimes due to lack of rewards. I would like to see this game thriving. After all, I have I started seeing the rewards and I again lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I would like to see this game grow because it is a little bit selfish also, because my whole channel has been so far regarding this game only, and my whole community is regarding our whole community. You guys, the whole soul of this channel, are a part of this game only. I will not want to lose you guys. I will want this game and us to grow together. So those were the daily quests. Have we played all of them? Okay, so weekly supply run is left. Weekly supply run number 5. I think these numbers will keep on changing based on the day that we are playing. So let's remove platinum pool from here. Okay, so we actually could have used maybe platinum pool here. These are sentinels, maybe. Look like sentinels. Let's autoplay. Let's start the fight. So is there something that you guys would like to ask me? If there is something, then please do mention it in the comments, and do tell me what kind of videos will you like to see in the future. I try my best to bring somewhat enjoyable content for you guys, but I will like to keep on continuing to continue to do so, because you guys are the whole reason that this channel is existing in its current state. I hope that I am able to contribute something to the community. I sometimes want to create more and more videos, but I am bound by, sometimes due to lack of time, sometimes due to the lack of equipment. I honestly wanted to do this video as a live stream, but while trying to live stream from my phone, a lot of problems were there. So I first need to buy a PC for doing that, and for doing that I need to collect funds. I'm trying to collect funds to buy a PC. Hopefully we'll be able to collect those funds quickly, and I'll buy a PC and I'll then start live streaming for you guys again. I did my last live stream in last November. At that time also there were certain problems, although I was still supported by the community and the people that were watching. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are simply awesome. But still, to bring the best experience to you guys, I'm trying to collect funds and will try to buy a PC as soon as possible to be able to bring more good videos to the channel. Hopefully we'll do it soon. Okay, so this Juggernaut was beating us. Honestly, Hulk's buff has been really great for me. Having him as a 7-star has made a lot of things easy for me. Domino, Hulk and Sasquatch, all of my rank 3s. Onslaught is the new one. I haven't used him as much, but all these rank 3s have been really good to me. Good for me. Ouch. I think this is the final fight, so this quest is also completely auto-playable if you have a developed roster. I don't know what I pronounced earlier, so I said it again. So okay, so this gives a revive, level 1 revive, level 5 health potion, and a supply intel card. Let's explore it and see the final rewards. So this will be our final path. Let's see what are the rewards for this quest after exploring this path as well. Also, I wanted to ask you guys one thing. I wanted to know where most of my community stands in terms of progression level. So should I make a poll on the channel to know how much of you guys are still in the early days of the progression level, like Conqueror, or how many of you are uncollected, and how many of you are Thronebreaker, Paragon, Valiant? Should I make a poll? Because I would like to understand the general gist of my community so that I can create good videos for you guys, because I know that some of you guys are in Act 6, some of you guys are in Act 8, some of you guys are in Act 9. So from what I currently know, we have a pretty diverse community, but I would still like to see it in sort of database numbers, because I would like to see so far what our community is like in terms of progression level. And also, do you guys watch anime? If you might have noticed, I sometimes use anime references in my videos. That is because I used to love watch anime. Nowadays I don't get the time, but there are so many anime that I have watched and I used to like them a lot. So this is our second last fight. We are now beginning with Toad. So if you guys watch anime, do let me know as well. I actually once tried to start a new channel as well that was to be focused on anime and anime games, but unfortunately that channel didn't went nowhere. Didn't went is not a good structured sentence. I didn't go anywhere. So if you guys enjoy watching anime or will like me to play some anime themed games as well, do let me know. Even though I don't have a PC right now, I think there are some mobile based games as well that you guys might enjoy. I haven't played those so far, but there are some channels that I've watched that play anime themed games. Also, if you guys watch anime, do let me know which one is your favorite anime. And we are almost done with the fight. And KO. So let's see what are the rewards that we get from exploring the quest. Okay, so we get 15 units. So we got one level 1 alliance quest team revive, one level 3 alliance quest team health potion, and one signature zone. So are these rewards set? Okay, so again, sorry, so these must be divided based on the day that we are playing. So since today is supply number 5, I think today is alliance quest based. 15 units, 15 easy units, that's good. So far these quests look good. So those were my general thoughts on the quest so far. Do let me know what kind of changes will you like Kabam to make in future to the event quest, as well as if you like the changes made to the daily quests or not. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and I was not too much of a burden. Do let me know if you will like to watch these kind of videos in the future as well. For now, this is me signing off. Bye bye. Please make sure to subscribe. No, please make sure to like and subscribe. I still need to learn a lot of things. Thank you guys. Bye bye.